Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, we're back with you. We have got Scott Inez on with us this morning. He is the voice of, hey, guess what? Scooby-Doo and, golly, the whole Scooby-Doo franchise.
Shaggy-Doo.
God, you got it all, man. Good morning.
A little bit of everything. What's up, guys?
God, we're just hanging out, man. I'm envious. I wish Packy does my voice. Do my voice, Packy.
Hi there, how you doing?
That's about all.
I can do him and I can do Boomhauer and King of the Hill, but it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, you guys want to come out? We're going to do a Hank Hill tour with Faith Hill.
There you go.
There you
The
go.
Hank and Faith Hill tour. Yeah.
There you go.
Now
There you
we're
go.
talking. So, how's the world treating you, man? Look like you got a lot of stuff going
Man,
on.
it's doing good. Oh, my God, I'm telling you, it's like Reba McEntire used to tell me, she said, man, I'm busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
She's a hoot. There's no doubt
So
about
now,
it.
Scott, are you in Louisiana now? Is that where you live at?
I am.
Okay.
I am. I'm driving to, right now, I got up early to drive to Mandeville, Louisiana.
Know where
I'm
that's
working
at?
on a big festival over there, so.
Well, eat some
trying to bring in,
etouffee
kind
for
of
us.
super-
Grab some.
You what?
Eat some etouffee and some boudin for us.
Oh, I know, right? Everywhere you go. I just said that yesterday. I went into a restaurant. I was looking at the soups, and it's all, etouffee, gumbo. And I told the lady, I said, why can't there be just good old-fashioned chicken noodle soup on a menu?
Because
you
you're in
know?
Louisiana,
Oh, I love that.
Southern
I
Louisiana.
know.
I love that food, man.
I know.
Man, you have been on everything. I was looking. You was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, but I mean, after you're on this show, it's probably going to kill your career, but hopefully not. But
Well, I don't have a career. Hey, COVID's killed just about every career in the business, right?
that's a daggone truth.
So, it's pretty bad when you're having to rely on selling stuff off your website. It's like you wake up every morning and you're like, honey, we sold any autographed Scooby-Doo pictures? No, damn, I can't go to Starbucks.
I would
So-
think, though, doing some voiceovers the way you've done, because not just Scooby-Doo, but a lot of animated films, that would be something that could sustain. I mean, you might be in better shape than somebody who's got to get online.
Well, as you all will know, I'm in radio too, and I do my radio show from the house. So, it's all voice tracked and whatnot. I mean, I love doing the show live, but my company won't let me into the studio. So
Right.
they're like, well, we're projected to be back by 2023. What you do in January 2023? I'm like, well, I'll be in my Scooby room.
I'll be sitting in the soup line.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, actually,
yeah, I probably will be.
I'm actually looking at your website, onescottshop.com. That's
Yep.
pretty cool. And you got
Yeah,
merchandise
we've
on
got,
there and information.
I got all my paintings and everything. So please, anybody that loves
He needs Starbucks.
I'm reading here at the top. At the top
I have
of your
to do this
website.
in my Scooby voice. Be like, like, hey, all you groovy cats and gals out there. Yeah, oh boy. So I can go to onescottshop.com and buy something right now.
Hey, you got some cool stuff on there. There ain't no doubt about it. But I'm
Yeah.
looking at the top here. It says bag is empty. So I don't open bag. It
That
says,
means you got to put something in the bag,
Oh, okay.
Stephen.
Yeah, that'll work. So how
Brain is empty.
do you take a check? Do y'all take checks or?
Just say
Yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
I like you already.
You won't when you get my check back the third time. Hey, I was reading here, man. I'm kind of envious of you. You got the country music for on-air personality of the year in 1999, not to mention a bunch more stuff. That's pretty cool. Did that help your credit any?
Listen, I told my dad, I said, it's pretty sad is I've won every award in radio. And I said, when I die, if I died today, my wife would be selling those at a yard sale. Nobody cares. You know, we care.
Right.
But you know, it's like there'd be a doorstop somewhere. My son told me literally, Josh, he's a big sports radio personality in Houston, and he called me. He said, "Dad, look, make sure now you will me the CMA award or the Marconi because I'm going to use them as doorstops in the house." And I'm like, "Yeah, and I know you will too." He said, "No, I'm serious. That's what I'm going to use them for."
Well, I'd make sure that's all he got. This is it. This is what you wanted out of it.
You're not going to tell him about your award, Stephen, that you got this year?
No, I don't brag. I don't brag.
Stephen-
Wait, you got awards.
He won an award for the, what is it, the first...
I got the 2020 Gabby here, and personality of the year.
And we've heard about it every day
Yeah, I
for
take
6
it with
months.
me, and I take pictures with it on different places around the world. You know. How
Well,
that
that's what us radio people do. You know, I was looking at some behind the scenes filming of my cousin Vinny, and they said that when Joe Pesci started the first day of filming for my cousin Vinny, he had just arrived overnight, 3 a.m. in the morning from the awards, the Academy Awards, where he got the Academy Award for Goodfellas.
right.
And so he had his award with him, and they said he passed out on the set, you know, back there with a little blanket, and they said they had a scene that they needed that exact type of shot in, and they were just going to film him sleeping, but he was sleeping with his Academy Award. And they just couldn't put the Academy Award into this shot. So.
But you know, there's something people don't know about Joe Pesci. He's actually a music guy. He's in the music.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's
He did an album, in fact, 8 years after my cousin Vinny, and he called it, I forgot what it was, Mr. Gambino, whatever his character's name was.
right. But now you're
But
also
yeah, he is.
you're a songwriter too, though.
I write songs. I like to sing. I do a little bit of everything, man. I run a mean pressure washer business. I'll do anything to make a buck these days.
Stephen, this sounds
But,
like your twin.
I wrote handprints on the wall for Kenny Rogers, the Paper Heart for Sammy Kershaw.
Oh, I know that
Oh
one.
wow.
I just co-wrote with a partner of mine down here the song that was out last year called "Free Bird in the Wind" for Shenandoah.
Yeah.
And that's it's a tribute to the Leonard Skinner plane crash. And I actually wrote that song, "Pity Knows that the plane came to rest." So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do a little bit of everything. You know, I mean, it's fun. You know, we love what we do.
Do you know Rick Farrell that's wrote the barbecue song for Tim McGraw? I got a barbecue
name
stain on my
sounds
white
familiar.
T-shirt. Anyway,
Yeah, I
me and
got a
him
barbecue stain.
me and him's writing a song together. It's called "Go Ugly Early." Man, I think it's going to be a hit.
It's called what?
Go Ugly Early.
I love it. I love it already.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hit. We just like the bridge is all we like, but I want to leave it out. But anyway, who knows?
Yeah. We need to be writing a song about the world today called "What the Hell Is Going On."
Yeah. Hey, Paul Thorne's done got that one. He's already got that and wrote. So, but anyway.
Jeez.
So how did you get into
So here's some.
do what now?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
How did you get into the being the character voice? I mean, is that something you went to apply for, or somebody just heard you talking, or what?
Yeah, I went down to the unemployment office, and I said, "What do you got?" Well, we got a dog voice. No. Man, right place, right time. I was here in Baton Rouge doing radio afternoons, and if you remember, the group Alabama had a song at the time back in like mid-'90s called "Shaggin' on the Boulevard."
Yeah, remember?
And I had an afternoon show called Cartoons, so ironically. So I went in and did a parody of that song, you know, "We'll be dancing Shaggy on the Boulevard," and redid it to that. And a buddy of mine called who had heard it in L.A. and said, "Man, you need to audition for Scooby-Doo and whatever." And I'm like, "Well, you know, Don Messick's the voice of Scooby-Doo." And they're like, "Well, you're friends with him, right?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "But I haven't talked to him in like 8 or 9 months." Said, "Well, he had a stroke, man. He ain't doing that stuff no more."
Right.
I said, "What?" So long story short, I ended up auditioning and went over a series of 3 weeks, and I beat out Dave Coulier, my buddy Dave Coulier from Full House, Uncle Joey, cut it out, and I got the part. Next thing you know, I'm in L.A. filming Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I'm sitting next to Adrienne Barbeau and Mark Hamill,
Wow.
and sandwiched right between them. And it's one of those moments in your life, a serendipity moment where you're like, okay, somebody pinch me. This is great.
Yeah,
you know,
I can imagine. I'm always at the
so it was pretty cool.
wrong place at the right time. It's like, oh, we just give that job to somebody else.
Hey, that could be a country song too.
Yeah.
At the wrong place, at the right time.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Don't encourage him, please.
Yeah, don't encourage me. Jeez. Folks, y'all need to go to the onescottshop.com. He has got some good stuff. And as far as now, will you sign if I want to get, like, if I ordered some of this stuff?
Yes, it all comes signed. Everything comes signed. Yeah, it's all signed. So, in fact, I got a lady sent me a text this morning. She goes, "Do you really sign your stuff or do you auto sign it?" I said, "Honey, if I ever reach the day that where I'm auto signing stuff, I won't even be answering this call." Okay. So yeah, it all comes hand signed. It's got DNA all over it. Y'all want to hear a plethora of these characters that I do?
Yes,
I was going to ask how
Yep.
many times people come up to you and say, "Just do
Here we go.
Scooby-Doo."
These are all the characters that I have officially done for Hanna-Barbera. Well, hello, I'm Droopy Dog. When I'm so mad, I can scream, and I will, too. See? Heavens to Murgatroyd. This is Snagglepuss. What's going on? This is Stage Exit. Left. Hey, Mr. Flintstone. Yabba-dabba-doo. This is Fred Flintstone. Bonnie, tonight you and I are going bowling. All right. We'll take Betty and Bam Bam. You're right. That's right. And I may come with them, too. You know, I'm Boo Boo Bear. And I'm Yogi Bear. You know, we live in Jellystone, and Yogi. That's me. We're stealing picnic baskets. Nay. Well, blow me down. Will you look at that? This is Papa Smurf. And careful, guys, no blue humor. Oh, well, howdy, this here is Quick Draw Me Grawl on the fastest gun in the West. And I'm Baba Louie. I'm Quick Straw's sidekick. Be careful you get Al Kabong. And I know Roy Jetson on the Jetson. And I'll always be 6 years old. Ain't that right, Astro? That's right, Rog. Oh, boy. Stop that. You're slobbering all over me, Astro. Why, I tell you, man, don't forget about us. Right, Scoob? Yeah. Oh, boy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, too. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Puppy power.
Oh, my
Good
gosh.
Lord, man. That is unreal. So let me ask
I
you.
got a few of them.
So when you're getting all romantic with your wife, does she ever want you to, like, hey, can you talk like Popeye tonight or something?
Well, no, let me tell you where that goes.
No, that's enough.
Yeah, I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, no, what I do is I throw a little Jack Nicholson at her. You know what I'm saying?
Now you go.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Now you talking.
Oh my God, you know. See, I one time I surprised her with Paul Harvey, and that didn't go over.
No, I'm sure.
No, but can you do
Paul
Sam?
Harvey.
Can you do Sam
what?
Elliott? Sam Elliott. If you can do Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. No, I can't. I'm not really a Sam Elliott, but I'll tell you what I'll give you. Can you imagine you're making love and you throw her some Rush Limbaugh? Be like this. The fact of the matter is, you see, the talent alone from guy. Now, I was talking to the Clintons today, and I got to tell you that the EIB radio network is working with the Trump administration on a lot of stuff, and we'll tell you about it a little bit later.
I love it. I can't talk about.
You could get people in
that
so
turn
much
you on?
trouble. No, you could get people in so much trouble. We need to talk privately. I need you to do Steven's voice.
Yeah, I see it. Package done got that. Scott, we got to get to a break,
I
man.
got a call.
Do what now?
I got a call from Dolly Parton one time, and she asked me if I would voice this brand new ride that she was putting in Dollywood. This was 15 years ago. And I said, well, what do you got in mind? She said, well, it's called River Battle, and it's a ranger. You never see him, but he's always on the PA warning all the people standing in line that they're going to get wet on this ride, that the beavers are damming up the river, and, you know, it's going to be a wet deal. So I said, well, what kind of voice do you want? She said, well, we kind of like the Shaggy type voice. And I said, well, and then a guy was on the other line. He goes, Scott, it's really more like a Barney Fife type, you know. And I said, well, then why don't we just give him Barney Fife without all the catchphrases? And he's like, okay, how would that sound? Well, this is Ranger Roger. Yeah. You're going to get wet on this ride. I'm telling you right now, the beavers are damming things up there, and it's going to hell of a hand. Yeah.
I love it. Scott, I hate it, man. We got to get you back on. We have got to get to a break, man. We have run out of time. You need to tell them where to get up with you now.
All right, man. OneScottShop.com. That's ONE, ScottShop.com. And then my radio voice, void were prohibited by law except for the state of California. Go there and buy lots of crap and put it in your basket and use your credit card because, frankly, we're broke.
There you go. I'm with you, man. I appreciate you calling in. We'll have to get you back on, man. You're just a wealth of knowledge with all the stuff that's going on.
Call me back sometime, and I'll tell you the time I had lunch with Conway Twitty. I was the last one to have the day he died.
Oh, really? I want to hear about that. We could get you back
need
on.
to
I was the last dinner. I don't know if I'm proud of that or not, but that was it.
So, all right, man. Listen, thank you very much, Scott.
That was
You guys have a great day, a blessed day. See you later.
You too.
Right,
You
bud.
too.
Thank you for listening. This is Stephen Phillips, host of The Morning Dish. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have a lot more interviews out there to listen to. Plus, you can listen online every morning at WJULradio.com or Lake 97.7 WJUL. And give us a like on our Facebook page, The Morning Dish.